Void with MetaMechanists, and I wanted to make a quick tutorial to go over like power and then networks. So we're going to use just a basic solar power solar generator here. Then you need an energy connector. This is how you connect like electric devices, together on the same network. Then you'll need a capacitor somewhere that stores that power generated from these power generating machines, and one regulator. So the regulator is just, think of it like the brain of the whole thing. It kind of is what makes it function. And then in order to bring this power into the network, you need a network capacitor, and obviously that says 1000 joules. And that, once it's next to the network bridge, it allows anything attached to the network to use that power, that 1000 joules. Then you'll have a network controller. You just need this somewhere attached to one of the bridges, anywhere. It doesn't have any function other than that it's required. It is the brain again, and makes the networks work. Network cell is a storage unit. So think of it like a chest, except anything that is brought into the network is stored in a network cell. And you can have multiple network cells. Like if I do this and attach to there, it can just keep going, or here, whatever. Then you have a bunch of chests. But in order to see all of them, you don't want to go to this and view the stuff from there. You want a network grid. Now this grid is all of your stored items in your entire network, and then you can go to the next page, so on and so forth. You can sort things, you can set a filter, and then here's how you integrate with the Slimefun machines, like the ore crusher. So if we look in here, we have some cobblestone, and if we right click on here, this is what activates it. And all that stuff normally would get, without the output chest, normally whenever you right click this, the gravel that gets made would be stored in the dispenser, which is not ideal. So what people do is they would use an output chest, and it would normally go into the output chest. But because we have this attached to the network, everything goes to the network cell. And if we go here, we can see that it's stored there, and it says gravel amount 11. Just like that. So you might be asking, well, how do I get stuff from the Slimefun machines into the network? You need a network grabber, a vanilla grabber, and then a grabber. It's very confusing. I don't know why. The descriptions you just kind of have to ignore, because the descriptions say that a vanilla grabber only grabs things from vanilla Minecraft items. Well, the output chest is a Slimefun item, so it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, if you right click the network grabber, you'll see the directions over here, and what this means is what direction is it going to be pulling items from, and that would be obviously the chest. And then with the grabber, we want to pull it from the vanilla grabber. But then you're asking yourself, well, what's this for over here? Well, this just pulls it automatically into the network. Your network grabber has to be attached somehow at all into the bridge, and then it gets stored automatically onto the cell. Hopefully that makes sense. I've been trying to find tutorials to explain this for me, and nobody has broken it down like that before. I'll make another one on the network pusher on how to use these stored items that you're making from the machines and then push them out to a Slimefun machine to, make other stuff like smelting and ingots and whatnot. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. You would go pusher and then vanilla pusher and then the machine. So, and then you have another one on the other side that would bring those items, the output, back around into the network. That way you don't have to manually bring anything back into the network. It's just there automatically. Yeah, we can just right click this and just keep using it. And then we have more.